Hey everyone, this is a review of the Justice League International Omnibus Volume 1 by Keith Giffen and J.M.D. Mateus and Kevin McGuire. This book is really excellent. It's revered as like one of the best runs on Justice League and one of the best series by Keith Giffen and J.M.D. Mateus. It's kind of a cult classic at this point. There's not a ton of attention given to a lot of the cast of this book in general, but also not this book, period, because it went from like the late 80s to the early 90s and ran for 60-something issues. Now, not all those issues are contained here. Right here we have Justice League number 1 to 6. This was the first time America was ever dropped from the Justice League name. And then it's retitled after issue number 6 to Justice League International, so we've got 7 to 25 of that. We've got Justice League America, which is again retitled 26 to 30, Justice League Annual number 1, Justice League International Annuals 2 and 3, and Justice League Europe number 1 through 6, and Suicide Squad number 13. And so Justice League Europe was a spin-off of this book. So when Justice League Europe spawned, this book went back to being Justice League of America, and then Justice League Europe was the other Justice League title at the time. But yeah, this is a globe-trotting team, you know, sort of a ragtag group of individuals. Most of the characters you see here aren't members for very long. Batman is sort of like the leader of the team, but he sort of steps aside after a little while. He's not there all the time. Captain Marvel is not there for all the issues either. Got Martian Manhunter. He's pretty consistent. He's like the mature overseer, as it were, of the group. He sort of like reins everybody in. There's the arrogant Kyle Rayner, who's like a complete douchebag. There's Oberon. You've got Fire and Ice. You've got Blue and Gold. The famous duo of Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. Their friendship spawns in this book, and it's really great. It's very very memorable. You got Maxwell Lord, who who certainly changes the character from this book to more recent comics. So Maxwell Lord sort of started this book as like a scumbag businessman, but he like became a better person through the Justice League. He sort of grew with them. And it's sort of a really nice narrative. Unfortunately, that was sort of undone in Infinite Crisis and so forth. You got a Power Girl. Lobo was on the team for a short time. You've got Black Canary, Big Barda, etc. You know, Wonder Woman, obviously. But yeah, this is a big boy. This is actually even bigger. Probably than my Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus. And at the time, like, the Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus was considered to be, like, pretty damn large, and this is even bigger than that. So this is, like, this is enormous. You take the, sleeve off, you get, like, the Atom, Green Lantern, and stuff. A lot of Green Lantern members tend to hang out with this group. Captain Boomerang. That's the Elongated Man, by the way. Ralph Dibny. Some of you may know him from the Flash TV show. But yeah, look at this massive book. Really great writing as well. Very excellent character work. This book does take on a comedic air more and more as it goes. But there are there's some real serious, real mature storylines and subject matter in this book. Now, I haven't read through this omnibus as of yet, but I've read many of the issues that are contained within the omnibus. So I have a pretty good idea of like its content and whatnot. Now, I don't know how great the binding is so far, because I haven't gotten very far into the book. I did exercise it, like you should always do when you get a new omnibus. But yeah, the art is beautiful. Looks really good, reprinted. on this higher quality stock as well. The colors really pop. Like classic 80s, 90s, like early 90s though. But very much this is a 80s comic book art. Sort of like the Denny O'Neil style Batman in this series. Now, yeah, one thing I did notice about this book is that the cardboard does like separate, at least on my copy, from the spine a little bit, and I don't think that's an issue, but it is sort of like a point against the quality of the binding. James D. Mateus, actually, I tweeted about this book, and he tweeted back to me, so that was very nice. We had a bit of a conversation about the book, you know, and my love for the book. He's a very nice guy, very good with the fans, unlike, you know, a lot of creators with social media accounts today. This is my graduation gift, actually. When I graduated high school, I asked for this. Bit of scandalous prison escape. Batman is competent and sort of hard. He's a bit of a hard ass in this book, as you would expect, but he's also flawed. Like every character in this book is very obviously flawed, and we get to see a lot of the flaws in characters like Batman that we don't normally see in his own series. There's Lobo. JMD Mateus creation, I believe. So this is not so much Denny O'Neil style Batman, but he's got very much the same posture, the same like outfit, if not for the color change. Batman and Superman, it's always a fun dynamic. I like it better when they're friends than when they're just straight up enemies. I don't think that's a very interesting dynamic. Yeah, there's the more Denny O'Neil style Batman there. Darkseid. I know I'm not giving much commentary. I'm just sort of flipping through the book, sort of admiring it. But yeah, the art in this book is really good. Toward the back half of the series, though, I believe the art does change. But this book ran for 60-something issues, I believe, 63 perhaps. But don't quote me on that. But yeah, an excellent book, definitely worth it. This story in particular is very excellent. It's very nice, very human story, despite the fact that, you know, it involves like a vampire. It's awesome. You should read that. One of the darker stories, perhaps, contained within this omnibus here. But yeah, one thing that was a problem when I got it, not a problem with the book, but a problem with Amazon, is I didn't want to get this through Amazon. I wanted to get it through in-stock trades, but I ended up getting it on Amazon because with shipping on in-stock trades, sometimes you just don't save money if you're in Canada, you know, the exchange rate and all that. The 2 omnibuses I'm about to receive I got from in-stock trades, and I saved like $9, but this one I just got on Amazon. But yeah, there was like a little cut, like I guess somebody was taking it out of like a box or something, and they because it is like roughly halfway up. But yeah, I guess somebody was taking it out of a box or something, perhaps in a warehouse, and they cut through the sleeve. So I just sort of the jacket. So I just sort of I taped that, and you don't really notice unless you're trying to notice. But yeah, it's there, and it's gone through to the book slightly as well. Like you probably, let me focus. Yeah, you can see that a little bit there. Over Captain Atom. I recommend the Blue Beetle solo series by Len Wein as well. That's quite good. This character is actually a Steve Ditko creation, the Ted Kord version. back when he was a Charlton character. There are actually a few Charlton characters in this. Mr. Miracle actually is a personal favorite of mine as well. JMD Mateus wrote his solo series with starring like him and his wife, and that's quite good. And I have those issues. I'd recommend that as well. Hawkman and Hawkgirl, Huntress, Omega Red or whatever. Not Omega Red. Not Omega Red. Superman. A lot of great characters. A lot of good cameos in this book. Dr. Light. Hal Jordan. A lot of Green Lanterns just hanging around. Kilowog makes a few appearances, I believe, in the series. I believe actually Kilowog at one point was living in the one of the embassies, which are the headquarters of the Justice League International in this book. But anyway, yeah, that's enough rambling. Excellent book, excellent looking book on a shelf. It looks really good. The spine looks quite good. I haven't seen any solicitations. Sorry about my messy workstation, by the way. I haven't seen any solicitations about volume 2 yet, but I'm hoping that they will collect all this in a second volume, because I'd really love to have the complete series here. Unfortunately, this is just roughly half of the series. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think about this omnibus. Tell me what you think about the writers, etc. Or if you're planning on getting the omnibus. I will leave a link to the Amazon page where I got this book in the description. And yeah, like the video and all that. See you later.